Welcome to this explainer. Today, we're pulling back the curtain on the hidden plumbing of global finance to figure out who actually controls your assets. We spend so much time obsessing over trading screens, staring at charts and checking our bank statements. But right now, we're going to dive into the actual mechanics underneath all of that. And honestly, it fundamentally changes how you understand the stock market.
So let's start with a really simple question. Who truly owns a company? You probably look at your brokerage app, see 50 shares of your favorite tech stock sitting right there and think, well, I do, right? You've got the receipt, the money definitely left your bank account, so you must be the owner. But today, we're going to challenge that illusion of ownership. Because having a receipt, well, it doesn't mean quite what you think it means in the global securities industry. To get why, imagine you just bought a ticket to the absolute most exclusive VIP party in town. You've got the purchase confirmation right there on your phone, you've got your ID, and you strut right up to the entrance. But the bouncer at the door, they don't care about your receipt. They look down at their one single master guest list, shake their head and tell you, look, your name isn't here, so you aren't coming in. In the financial world, if you're not on that master list, you literally don't exist to the company.
All right, let's get right into Section 1, the ultimate market gatekeeper. In the world of finance, that bouncer at the door, that's the registrar. The registrar is the ultimate gatekeeper who maintains the official share register on behalf of the issuing company. They are the keeper of the list. They decide who legally owns a company, and crucially, who actually gets paid. For a security to be fully, officially registered, the corporation has to know exactly who its shareholders are at any given moment, and they rely entirely on the registrar to be that absolute, unarguable source of truth. Think of it exactly like a county land registry for real estate. You can sign a contract to buy a house, you can get the keys, you can even move all your furniture in. But until that government office physically updates its official books to show you as the legal owner, you can't sell that property, and you don't have full legal rights over it. The registrar performs this exact same function for stocks. Having the receipt just isn't enough. The official books absolutely must be updated.
Which brings us to Section 2, the master share register. Whenever a trade settles, the registrar follows a very specific set of steps. Imagine the old-school physical version of this. They actually receive the physical stock certificates along with a transfer form from the buyer's agent. They carefully verify every single detail. Then, they take on the massive job of literally canceling the old certificates and issuing brand new ones. Finally, they update the master list to reflect this change in legal ownership. Even with the lightning speed of digital trading today, if that transfer isn't processed by the registrar, legal ownership simply hasn't changed hands yet. They are the golden record.
Moving right along to Section 3, freezing the books. This builds up to a moment called the record date, or sometimes the book's close date. This is the snapshot. Imagine the registrar suddenly yelling, "Freeze!" and locking the doors to the party just to see exactly who is standing in the room at that exact high-stakes second. That snapshot is it. It's the definitive record of who is officially recognized by the company. So why does this snapshot matter so much? Because it triggers everything. The money, the rights, the whole shebang. The record date dictates who gets dividend payments, who gets a bonus issue of shares, or who gets invited to vote. And here is the real kicker. If your name isn't on that list at that precise snapshot moment, you won't get a single cent or a single vote. It doesn't matter if you paid for the shares 3 weeks ago. If the registrar didn't update the master list before they yelled freeze, the company literally has no idea who you are. Let's dive into Section 4, the nominee illusion. Now, here's why your specific name is probably not on that master list at all. Think about it. Millions of shares trade hands every single day. It would be a complete administrative nightmare to update the official register with every individual retail investor. So instead, the registrar deals with what we call nominee companies. A nominee company is basically a flag of convenience used by banks and brokers. The nominee holds the legal title, so their name is the one actually printed on the registrar's golden record. You, the investor at home, you're just the beneficial owner. The registrar sees your bank's name, they absolutely do not see yours.
So, what happens when that record date hits and a dividend is declared? Well, the registrar pays the nominee directly. They just wire one massive lump sum over to the bank. From there, the bank's back office operations team takes over. They do the nitty-gritty, exhausting work of splitting up that massive payment and distributing it into the personal accounts of thousands of individual beneficial investors. It's kind of wild to think about the sheer scale of this hidden distribution network just humming along behind your sleek brokerage app.
Okay, Section 5, reconciling the master list.
Because we have this two-tiered system, the registrar holding the master list and the banks keeping their own client lists, back office teams face a massive, high-stakes challenge every single day, and that is reconciliation. Basically, professionals at these banks have to match their internal records, the shares they claim you own, with the registrar's official golden record. When those two lists don't match up perfectly, boom, you get what the industry calls a reconciliation break. These breaks usually happen because a stock transfer form got lost, or maybe an electronic instruction just glitched and failed to process. And the stakes here couldn't be higher. A reconciliation break absolutely must be fixed before the next record date hits. Because if the books close and the lists don't match, the bank won't get enough money from the registrar. That means the bank is left paying out of its own pocket to make sure you, the beneficial owner, get what you're owed. It is a literal daily race against the clock to keep those ledgers perfectly aligned. At the end of the day, in our modern world of ultra-fast digital trades flashing across screens in milliseconds, it is so easy to forget the actual legal backbone of it all. The registrar is that legal anchor. They are the silent guardians of shareholder rights, making sure the hierarchy of ownership is always respected, and protecting market integrity by ensuring the master list reflects the true reality of the market.
So I want to leave you with this final thought as you ponder the hidden plumbing of our financial system. The next time you tap buy on your app and watch that stock instantly appear in your account, ask yourself, does the registrar even know your name? I really hope this explainer has transformed how you look at your own portfolio and the incredible, invisible machinery working tirelessly behind the scenes. Keep questioning, keep learning, and as always, thanks for diving into the details with me.